Hey y'all, welcome back. I don't know what I'm doing. I wanted to put up the open invite for the $10 thrift flip challenge. Okay, now basically I'm not gonna make this a long video. I just got cut off doing it. I wanted to invite anybody that's watching this. You're invited to participate in this challenge. Basically all it is that I'm asking you to spend no more than $10, including all your supplies. So I say not all your supplies, because let me explain what I mean by that. I mean, if you spend $10 on the item, say you have you buy something and it is, I got stuff all over it. Okay, say you buy this, and this is $10. Don't do that. Don't spend $10 on no. This is Lennox, but still don't spend no $10. But anyway, say I'm just using this as an example. You spend $10 on this. Now to change it, to make it whatever you're going to make it, because it is a flip, you need to have the paint at home, have the bling at home, the bling, whatever you're going to use. You need to have that. That's all I'm saying. Now, you can use an unlimited amount of stuff that you have, but the money is spent out your pocket that day needs to be $10. Now, say you got this for $2 and you decided you wanted to make this pink. You could stop and get pink spray paint. You could do whatever you want, but as long as you don't go over $10, okay? So $10 before tax, let's say that, because, you know, most people are going to go on apps or places like that where they're not going to pay tax. So $10 before tax is all I'm asking. And that change it to make it fit your home and what you want to do. So that's all I'm asking. That's it. That's the rules. And then I want to upload it on February 9th, 2020. If possible. If you're going to be a day or two late or 3 days late, I'm going to leave the playlist open so you can add the video. It's no big thing. It's just having people watch it when everybody else's videos go up. Normally guarantee you a watch and, you know, draw people more so to your channel that day. That's the only reason why people have that set day. Okay. So then all I wanted to do was say, listen, guys, have fun with it. Make it something that you need in your house. Make it something that you've been wanting to do, or don't make it just because of whatever and then you're going to throw it to the side, because it's all about using and reusing things and saving stuff from, you know, laying up in the in these landfills and making just trash and polluting the world. We could just keep reusing this good stuff. And you know, that's because people use stuff in, like, I just got a set of West Elm mugs today. And when I say somebody had to have just brought them, I was like, what is wrong with these folk? But again, now I'm going to use them for them next year. Well, I can use them. You can use them. You'll see in my haul. I got a nice haul coming, y'all. If you ain't seen one of my hauls in a while, check it out. All right. So, you know what? I wanted to show y'all a couple examples real quick. I was going through some pictures and start reminiscing about. This was a house that, you know, you have kids. And the kids are young and they're always needing something. They're always wanting a video game or this or that. And I really didn't have a lot of money, but I love to keep a nice house. So I was just going to show y'all some things. That mirror, I think I paid $4 for that at a flea market. And it went to a bedroom set. It was like a round mirror, remember back in the day. And I took it home and I took it apart and I painted it to match the other pieces that I had in my living room. And then I put it over this little console table thing I made with a piece of glass that I had from somewhere. And I had those two, remember those two pillars? You know, those things that people used to buy? I think I got them for like $20 a piece at a flea mart. And I made a whole little console. I don't think that thing cost me, I said $20 a piece. I mean like $10 a piece. It didn't cost me much to put this together like that. And then I have this right here. This picture right here, I made that out of it was a giant one. I want to say it was 4x6. Giant. And it sat between these two chairs. And I paid $199 a piece. And I thought that was the best thing going for those two chairs because I had caught them on clearance. So I built my whole living room around these two chairs. So I took the paint and a sponge and a piece of sales paper that comes in the newspaper. I cut out my own stencil. And y'all, I had a couple colors of paint that I had been using around the house, and I made that picture right there, and it hung there for years. Yes. And the funny thing is, the sofa, I don't even have a full picture of it, but I'll show y'all one day that sofa. I had that sofa custom made. I don't have a full picture of it. Here's the back of it. And that sofa was $2,500, right? But everything else was dirt cheap in the house. So I splurged on the one sofa and everything else. You see how I did my window seat up? I eventually did my window seat in the same fabric. But that was when I first did it. But it was so funny. I was just looking back on things. Like I made this curio. I made like a built-in curio / china and housed my milk glass. This used to be a little teeny tiny pantry that was like 11 inches deep. And I got these pieces of glass cut for $10 a piece at this glass company. And then I had my ex come over and he I took the door off and then I pulled the whole door jamb out. And then I got stuck, so I called him. And he came and he sheetrocked it up and put a light up in there. And I had a built-in curio right in the kitchen because I had an all-white kitchen. And then over here is where I had made myself a breakfast bar with plywood. MDF. Yes, I did. And ordered up those chairs. I was young, y'all, but I just always liked to have nice, bright, pretty things. And I had to make it. Look at my son in his underwear. But he was sitting there doing his homework. Look at all them books. He was in high school then. And so I say that, you know, things can be done very inexpensively. It doesn't have to cost a lot. I had found the fabric from those chairs. I told you I was so impressed. Those chairs were regularly $700 a piece, which would have been $1,400. But I caught them on sale for $199 and I went bananas. So I found the fabric over in Philadelphia on 4th and Bainbridge. The store had it. $11 a yard. And I brought all 17 they had. I had chairs made. I did the table, 2 table runners that I crisscrossed on there. Y'all, I had it laid. You hear me? Even my breakfast bar had the placemats. I don't know if you can see, you can't see them on there, but they had the placemats that matched those shit. Everything was matching. I was a mess, y'all, in my day. And I say that to say this was what got me looking at this again. Here's another thing of the dining room there. The dining room. And then this little thing here, the little, that's what I'm painting right now to go in my room. I found another one at the thrift store. I had one, this was like 20 years ago. This was about 20 years. Yeah, because my son, yeah, this was 20 years ago. Because he was in high school. He was like in 10th or 11th grade at the time. Yep. And he would be 36 this year. No, wait. He would be, oh man, 84. Yeah, 36. He'll be 36 this year. He'll be 36 years old this year. So, yeah. But anyway, I done reminisced, messing around with time with y'all. But yeah, so anyway, y'all, it uploads on February 9th, 2020 at 9 o'clock. Find anything that you could possibly do. And to kind of make use of it, and that way something that and I don't care how much money you can have all the money in the world. Like, I mean, I don't have the limitations that I had back here, you know, but my thing is I still have a love for doing things and doing things inexpensively, because that way it's not hard to change it when you're up for change, and it's just fun. Why do you have to spend every dollar in your pocket going to all these big name brand stores when you could do it for cheap, you know, and do it for less expensive? And once you start seeing that you can do it, you'll start doing it more often. You know what I mean? You will start doing it more often. Paint is your friend. Fabric, recovering chairs, doing whatever you're going to do. And so here's the thing. Some of you guys, it's going to be your first video. And you might have to do something where the editing is going to come in. And you're like, nah, I'm not doing that because I'm not going to edit. Here's what you can do. You can have a picture or whatever as your thumbnail of your before and after or whatever, but you can actually, if you did not know how to tape it, you can tape yourself doing some of it, and then in the end just show it what it is. Or you could just show the before and the after, like, this is what I brought and these are the supplies I'm using. I got this from my cousin and this was in my basement and I paid $8.99 for this piece and whatever, you know what I mean? And then you show the finished product if you don't know how to do all of that. But for people who knows how to do it, you know how to piece it together. I don't have to tell you. But just, if it just is going to be as simple as, okay, I had this chair, I found this chair, and here's the before, I'll show you the before, and then this is a little bit of what I did, and here's the finished product. That's a fine video. It's for your first video, or for your first, you know, if you're not big on editing, just to join in. Okay? So anyway, I don't think I'm going to do a hashtag on this because I don't think it's going to be that grand of a deal. But, so the title, I would ask that you title the, your video, $10 thrift flip collaboration hosted by Joan Brodie. And that's it. And then if you need help adding it to the playlist, you contact me and I'll do it. Or somebody else that knows how to do it. Everybody will freely be able to do it. Because I'm going to have the playlist open. I will have it up. And at 9 o'clock a.m., the playlist will be up and ready for anybody to add their videos to it. Now, like I said, $10 is the limit on supplies and whatever item you're doing. Now, like I said, if you have a chair that you were like, I don't want to get rid of that chair, or I don't want to get rid of my dining chairs or my kitchen chairs. I like them, but they're ugly. You can paint all 4 chairs. Say you got 4 chairs at your kitchen because you already own them. You can go out and buy the paint you want. You can go find yourself some scrap fabric or whatever for the $10. Whatever it's going to cost for the $10. Paint them, recover them. That's a DIY. It is a thrift flip. It is a thrifty flip. Even though you didn't go to the thrift store, you didn't spend anything. So it's a thrifty flip. And so you can use something you already have, or you can use something that your sister got a set of chairs and she just got a new dining set. And you're like, girl, give me them chairs. I can make them work in my house. Free. Plus, you can spend $10 on your fabric or whatever, right? Hobby Lobby always has a 40% off coupon. So they always have their fabric 30% off. But you can refuse the 30% off and use their 40 and use on your phone the 40% off coupon, get more money off of it, and you'll be able to get 1.5 yards, which will cover 4 chairs if you're not necessarily doing the backs. You know what I mean? So things like that, y'all. I could give y'all ideas till the end of the day, but I hope you decide to join. Please leave a message down below and let me know in the remarks. What is that? Comment section, and let me know if you're considering joining. It's going to be a lot of fun, y'all. It's going to be a lot of fun. So, I will talk to you guys later. Thanks a lot for joining me. I will have a very, very good thrift haul tomorrow. Tonight, it was a little late when I came in. I didn't feel like doing it tonight, but I will have it up tomorrow early enough for when you guys come home from work, look for my haul. It's nice. I'm telling you, you're going to be shocked when you see some of the juicy I found. All right, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Thanks a lot. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave me some comments. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.